Hi everyone, and thank you for joining June 2023's Stampin' Class by Mail. I'm Gina Wieselman of MySweetPaper.com, and I've teamed up with Brenda Cardinal, another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, to offer these monthly classes by mail. This month, Brenda will demonstrate how to stamp and assemble your cards, and next month, it'll be my turn. Have fun making your cards. Here's Brenda with the final of the 3 card designs for you. Make sure to follow the links in the video description to access both of the other card designs.
Thanks, Gina. Are you ready to make some very handsome masculine cards featuring the Let's Go Fishing Suite from Stampin' Up's 2023 to 2024 annual catalog? I'm Brenda Cardinal of stampin'tulip.stampinup.net, and I'm excited to show you how to stamp and assemble your cards this month. If you order a class kit by mail from either Gina or me, you already have your cardstock and embellishments cut and ready to go to make 3 each of our 3 card designs. All you need to do is pull out the stamp set, ink pads, and a few additional supplies shown here. If you didn't order a Stampin' Class by Mail kit and would like supply lists and measurements for each of our card designs, click the link below in the video description to join one of our email lists for that exclusive content and to receive invites to our future stamping classes. To place a Stampin' Up! Order and qualify for our promotions, make sure you use the host code for this month provided in the video description. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Please reach out to Gina or me if you need any stamping supplies or would like to chat about becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or host a Stampin' Up! Event. Let's get started. And our last card is So Glad You're My Dad Father's Day card. If you ordered a Stampin' Class by Mail kit, all the parts and pieces were cut to size and shipped to you. If you didn't order a kit and would like to receive the measurements, go ahead and follow the link in the video description to sign up for one of our email lists. This is our fun fold card, so let me show you how this one works. So it opens like this. All right, our stamping is pretty simple. We're going to bring in our Pebbled Path ink pad again. And you were given 2 labels for the outside greeting. We want to stamp on the more square one. And we're going to center that up. Okay. Then, for our inside piece, you can leave that blank, or if you would like, you can stamp Happy Father's Day on the inside. And then we're going to create our own designer series paper here for the inside of our card. So I'm going to bring in a piece of scratch paper and our Pebbled Path piece, and then this particular lure. And we're just going to stamp this lure all over this Pebbled Path piece. Kind of a random pattern. Trying to make sure that I don't have any of the shapes going the exact same direction. Okay. And then that's all of our stamping. So we'll bring in our Pebbled Path card base, and it's scored 3 times. So let's fold it on the first one. So it looks like this. So this top piece extends past the back of our card, and then we're going to fold this one back on itself and run our bone folder over it again. Okay, so that's the base for our card. Then we're going to add our 2 narrow pieces that have the fishing poles on. Now when you put these on the card, you want to make sure that you have your fishing poles probably going the same direction. I have mine so they point up. I'm going to flip them over this way and add my adhesive. A little extra there. Let's get that off there so I don't accidentally stick my DSP to my mat here. All right, so let's put the first one in on the inside of the card first. Again, my fishing poles are all pointing up, and what I'm doing is I'm placing this piece so I have the same border. Whoops, a little crooked there. Same border on the right side as I have on the top and bottom. Okay. Then let's close the card front. This piece can extend beyond. Again, making sure my fishing poles are going the right direction. Now I'm going to add this piece, creating those same borders that I created on the inside. So it would be on the right or left side, and then the same border at the top and bottom. So when we close this, see, it looks like we have the same amount of designer series paper showing beyond our centerpiece here. So for our centerpiece, we're going to bring in our fish designer series paper and our wild wheat cardstock. Wild wheat is another one of the brand new in colors. If you haven't seen those in colors yet, check them out. They're dusty and beautiful and soft, and they're just really awesome. Okay, so we'll put this piece on, the designer series paper on, and make it so they have the borders the same all the way around, and then we'll add this to the front of our card in that open section. All right, now let's fill in the inside. Let's bring in our stamped Very Vanilla piece. This one's going to go to the left of our designer series paper. And again, looking for those same borders. So I want whatever this border is, I'd like it to be the same as this border, and make that line across the top and the bottom. Okay. And then our stamped piece, we're going to add to that last open section on the inside of our card. And we're looking for that same line across the top and the bottom, and those same borders on the left and right. Okay, there we go. So then let's add our greeting piece. So we want to extend our greeting and make it look a little bit larger so that it extends beyond that centerpiece. So in order to do that, we're going to take our paper snips and we're going to cut this in half. And then put some Stampin' Seal on the back. And I'm going to use my grid paper here to help me. And I want it to extend like 2 squares of my grid paper, or about 1/2 inch. And then I want to make sure it's centered top and bottom as well. Eyeball it. Looks like this one's a little crooked. And sometimes it's easier to see in the back to see if everything's lining up as well. Looks like it's a little crooked still, doesn't it? Okay, that looks good. All right, and then we're going to take our Stampin' Dimensionals and we're going to make sure they extend to both of those clips of coral labels to kind of make sure that they stay together. Just a backup plan. And I'm going to also put one in the center as well. All right. There we go. And then the last thing to do is bring our mini glue dots again and add our little pre-tied jute bow. All right, and then I didn't stamp this and show you how to stamp it, but if you wanted to, you could stamp your envelope to coordinate with that inside piece of your card as well. Thanks for participating in this month's Stampin' Class by Mail, and now here's Gina with a few more things for you.
Thanks, Brenda. Follow the links in the video description for a few key things. Access to both of the other videos featuring this month's card designs, a link to sign up for one of our email lists so you can get exclusive content like the Class by Mail supply lists with measurements, access to our curated Pinterest board with even more ways to use the class supplies, and a sneak peek of next month's card designs featuring the Bright and Beautiful Suite by Stampin' Up! Thanks for participating, and don't forget to click subscribe on this YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until next month, happy stamping!